Gospel according to John chapter 6 verse 1 to 15. After this, Jesus went to the other side of the Sea of Galilee, which is also called the Sea of Tiberias, and large crowds followed him because of the miraculous signs they saw when he healed the sick. So he went up the hillside and sat down there with his disciples. Now the Passover feast of the Jews was at hand. Then lifting up his eyes, Jesus saw the crowd that were coming to him and said to Philip, "Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?" He said this to test Philip, for he himself knew what he was going to do. Philip answered him, 200 denarii would not buy enough bread for each of them to have a piece. Then one of the disciples, Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, said to Jesus, "There is a boy here who has 5 barley loaves and 2 fish. But what good are these for so many?" Jesus said, "Make the people sit down." There was plenty of grass there, so the people, about 5,000 men, sat down. Jesus then took the loaves, gave thanks and distributed them to those who were seated. He did the same with the fish and gave them as much as they wanted. And when they had eaten enough, he told his disciples, "Gather up the pieces left over, that nothing may be lost." So he gathered them up and filled 12 large baskets with pieces of 5 barley loaves left over by those who had eaten. When the people saw this sign that Jesus had just performed, they said, "This is really the prophet, he who is to come into the world." Jesus realized that they were about to come and take him by force and make him king. So he withdrew to the hills by himself. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.